Hey everyone, this video is about your hero council and how to choose the best heroes for that council. And this will be for solar players since it is a little different for lunar players. Now, I am in my newest kingdom here, so I don't have Dindrain and Brutus, and I don't have Categorn and Matic here. So this will kind of just be a general overview rather than what is the best for what's available. So we'll start by going to the Appoint Heroes and then Covenant. This is where it's going to give you all the information you need for the war stats, if that's what you're going for. The benefits here are for the heroes that give you war stats like damage, damage received, rally capacity, troop capacity, or march capacity, and other stats. So if you are free to play, it might be harder to get these heroes. You'll just have to work harder or wait longer. After a while, for being in a kingdom, the older heroes become more available in the gold summoning section. And I'll show you that here, the hero summoning using the gold horns. You can see in this current kingdom, we have Lancelot and Arthur are the newest heroes in this kingdom. They are available in the summoning for gold horns, but they're at a lower drop rate. I don't even think I've gotten Lancelot once at all yet. So going back, starting at the Champions of Dragon, I currently have Arthur and Gawain appointed, and they are giving me these benefits. So with each of these covenants, you have 2 or more of the lesser heroes and 2 or more of the better heroes for that covenant. Like if I were to go to my other solar kingdom, you would see maybe more heroes in the Rise of Glory because I have Dindrain and Brutus, and so you have potentially 3 groups of heroes or more actually, if in order to appoint to get these stats. And I'll just show that to you real quick. Okay, so Rise of Glory. So in the older kingdom I had Anguish. I want to say that's Guinevere, Morrigan, and Oberon. And in my new kingdom here, Kway has released Dindrain and Brutus, so they are the best heroes out of that group. So I've obviously chosen them because their stats are better. Going to the Champions of Dragon again, I have potentially Uther and Gawain or Arthur and Lancelot, and I'll show you, I think I have some of their stats that aren't as great, so I'll show you that. And then in Monarch Strike, the Red Knight and Igraine are not the best heroes. They are easier to get, so if you're free to play, that might be where you start, is with Igraine and Red Knight, because their stats are good, but you know, if you can pay to get better heroes, then, or if you're just lucky, then you can appoint better ones for better stats. And then Bors and Gorlois, they are appointed right now because I don't have Matic or Categorn unlocked, or at least not very far. And so they're not, for me, they're not worth appointing because it would drop my stats. So I'll show you that. Yes, here's a good example. The reason why I chose Dindrain over Morrigan is because if you look at the stats, they do the same thing, but Morrigan only gives me let's just pick infantry attack. He only gives me 90%, whereas Dindrain gives me 228.66%. So clearly Dindrain is going to be a lot better for my stats. Now you can go to each hero and look at the skills, look at all of these and try to guess which ones are going to be better when you're fully unlocked. But typically, and this is a good rule of thumb, typically when they release new heroes, they aren't going to be worse, they're going to be better for your stats. So the newer you can get, the better for your stats. Now, of course, gold is going to be better than the purple heroes, though I know if you're a free-to-play player, it is a lot harder to get those gold heroes, so you might have some purple in your covenant. But try not to waste fragments or hero XP on the blue and purple heroes if you're going for the gold heroes, because it's just a waste. You can't get those back once you've already upgraded them. Going back to the appoint hero section, I did want to touch on the 2 hero sections that don't give you extra stat boosts or war stats, which is the High Steward and the Master of Strategy. The 2 best heroes, in my opinion, for Master of Strategy is going to be Yvain and Helluas. They are 2 completely different heroes, so I recommend working on both of them when you can. Helluas is going to be your best gatherer, and she also gives you a really nice trade capacity boost. So work on her, try and get her started up as well. And Yvain is the best growth hero, in my opinion. She gives you construction speed boost, instant building speed up. That's when you're close to finishing your building and you press that free button, she gives you more seconds to waste less speeds. She gives you a training capacity boost, research speed boost, healing speed boost, and troop training speed boost. All really good components for your growth. In the High Steward section, we have, I believe, all 4 or 5 of these do the same thing. They all give you a reduction in the requirements for construction and research resources for those 2 different things, but obviously Aurelius is going to be the better because he is a gold hero and he gives you more of a reduction. He is also pretty easy to get if you do those Ravager camps when they first come out in the New Kingdoms. Do them as often as you can, up to 5 a day, and you can unlock him pretty quick. The last thing I wanted to talk about in regards to heroes and choosing them for your covenant is when you don't have a new hero fully unlocked, when is it appropriate to appoint that hero in your covenant in order to get the better stats? Now, this is an individual preference, but for me, there are certain stats that I believe aren't as necessary as other stats. So while Sir Gawain is fully unlocked, Lancelot is not. As you can see, I am working on upgrading him and unlocking his skills, but you can see the second skill is not unlocked while the third one is, because I have chosen to replace Lancelot in my covenant as soon as I can. So for me, Bowman Defense, that one is an easy one. It's already unlockable as soon as you get him to level 5, I believe. Cavalry Defense and Cavalry Health aren't necessarily as important to me because for me, I focus on my bowmen as my killers. Yes, I want to get those unlocked as soon as I can, but not nearly as fast as bowman attack and troop attack. So my next skill that I unlock for Lancelot will be bowman attack and then troop attack, and then I will appoint him and keep working on those cavalry stats. As you can see on the left-hand side, For cavalry defense and cavalry health, once I appoint Lancelot, I will only lose 17% cavalry defense and 18% cavalry health. While I know that's a lot in solar kingdoms, look at the boosts that I already would get for bowman defense and troop health. I'd get plus 70% bowman defense and plus 23% troop health, plus the bowman attack and troop attack, whatever that is, whenever they're unlocked and fully enhanced. That's a pretty big boost whenever I appoint Lancelot. So, in my opinion, not having a fully unlocked better hero is better than keeping the lesser hero in your covenant while you're unlocking all of those skills, because certain stats are going to benefit you a little bit better than other stats. I hope that made sense, and I hope this video is helpful. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll be happy to help.
King of Avalon, play now.